Hi everybody, it's Sarah. In today's video, we will be looking at Sagittarius's July forecast for 2021. I'm excited, Sag. It's been a while since I read for you. It was very difficult to get a good bead on the energy because it was chaotic and changing all the time. I think that you're closer to a new beginning, a new cycle, and things are shifting, but we'll ask the cards and see. So obviously this is my take on the astrology and the tarot, and because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. And if it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you were looking for. Today we will be looking at 6 sectors of Sagittarius's life in July. First, what you're bringing forward from June into July, your biggest obstacle for the month, your biggest asset or tool to use in July, your home life, and your love life. And today I will be pulling 2 cards for that sector, one for partnered Sagittarius natives and the other for single Sag. Then we will wrap it up with where you will be at the end of the month of July if you stay on your current path, and the best crystal for you to use in the month of July. I will be using the Moonology deck as well as the Crystal Oracle deck. I have done several videos this month on the astrological events happening, and I would suggest that you check those out. Some of them are just in June, but most go in through July as well. I'll link them up here too. So let me shuffle really quickly, Sagittarius, and let's draw the first card. What energy will you be bringing forward from June? And the card is the end of a rough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. We've seen this card come up a lot in the July readings I've already done. If you want to check out your partner sign or your rising sign maybe, or if you're a cusper born almost on the cusp of a sign, definitely you want to check out both signs for this message. Check out the other readings I've done. I haven't done them all, but I am working towards it. So what are you bringing forward from June into July? The full moon in Capricorn is about hard work and completion. This card asks the question, how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up, showing us the energy that you're bringing into July from June. The end of a rough time is approaching, meaning soon you'll be past all this drama, but this card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops, do everything in your power to make your professional dreams come true. Now, this isn't just about hard work, it's about ethical work as well. Capricorn doesn't cheat. They don't cut corners and they don't break the law. When they do, they immediately end up in trouble. That's a big Capricorn lesson. By and large, cutting corners doesn't work for them. Can you commit to this, Sagittarius? Can you commit to this type of hard, diligent, focused work without being ruthless? I think you can, but it's been quite a year already of you having false starts, feeling like you're moving forward, just to then find out, nope, this wasn't the time to do that. Things have been really chaotic around you, and yeah, the signal that this rough cycle is about to end is really good news. It seems if you can just do one more big organized push forward, that you'll not only find success, but you'll also get on the other side of this rough cycle in July. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's not there yet, but you're getting closer. So let's shuffle and look at your next card, which will be your biggest obstacle in the month. New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Oh, this is an interesting card. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Your obstacle is going to be lack of clarity and direction in July. And that probably isn't a surprise. You've been suffering from that really most of the year. Like I say, you feel like you're moving forward, you're on the right path, and then something will happen and you'll realize, no, this wasn't the direction you really wanted to move into. So there's been a lot of confusion. This card also asks you to get real. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests that you make the restart a clever one that's simple and easy to pull off. Virgo has a strong health aspect too, so this card suggests that if you've been unwell or been struggling with an issue, that should be changing in July. But to do that, think about Virgo. They love clean eating. They love alternative therapies, but you do too. So add that to your routine now. and make the effort to eat better, to get enough sleep, and to rest. And I don't think this will be that big of an obstacle for you because, like I say, it's nothing new. It's nothing you haven't faced earlier this year. If the situation is blocked at the moment, which it may feel like it as you begin July, don't worry that as obstacles go, this is one you can easily overcome, but it may take 2 or 3 weeks into the month before you see any real progress. Okay, so let's shuffle and look at your biggest asset for July. Nothing will come of this situation void of course. Wow. So your asset, nothing will come of this. Well, before you jump to conclusions, let's think about this. If you're spending time worrying, if you're spending time trying to plan or to fit into somebody else's game or trying to second guess the situation, it's not going to work. Stop. This card signifies that nothing will come of it. So please stop needlessly worrying and trying to figure out a situation where there is no easy answer. If you can, just relax and let things play out. This will be your biggest asset of the month if you can detach your energy from the situation. All the worry, plotting and planning, and sleuthing you've been doing really hasn't been helping. So your biggest asset will be backing off, slowing down, and just letting things unravel as they will. So let's look at your home life now. Let me shuffle really quickly. Well, your home situation has been up and down. You need independence. You need a safe place to store your treasures, to study, to sleep, and to plan your next big adventure. When there is discord in your home, you feel like your whole life is out of balance. And that's kind of what's been going on the last 18 months, 2 years. It's been a while this has been brewing. What used to work isn't working now. You need a partner, or a roommate for that matter, that will allow you a lot of freedom and space. You don't want to be managed, so nitpicking, jealousy, and dishonesty are something that grows old quickly. So take a page out of Leo's book and don't put up with that. Don't try to ignore it. Don't try to manage it. Just don't put up with it and say, enough is enough. I'm not a child. Stop treating me like a child. Step into your confidence and know that it's okay for you to speak up. Normally, this wouldn't be an issue, but over the trials and tribulation of the last several years, it's been more difficult for you to find your voice and find your strength and find your self-confidence. So this card tells you to make the changes at home. You're going to have to step into your power and be more confident. And then whatever happens, happens. But at least you will know you tried your best. And I know that Sagittarius doesn't fall in love often, and we are going to talk about love in the next couple of cards, but Sagittarius doesn't fall in love often, and when they do for life. So when things don't work out, they are very shocked because they're in it for the long haul. Unfortunately, sometimes your partner isn't. The friendships and partnerships that you need that will grow your soul's evolution and nurture you aren't petty. So if somebody at home is being petty, just tell them. You've had it. Enough is enough, and you're not going to tolerate the behavior. Put an end to it now before it gets any worse. Okay, that was your home life. Let's look at your love life, Sagittarius. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Okay, I'm actually going to draw 2 cards this time. Normally I just do 1 for partnered and single, but because of what Sagittarius is going through, I think we need 2 cards. Aquarius will be the card for the single Sagittarius natives. Aquarius is known for its unique, kooky, one-of-a-kind energy. And Aquarius and Sagittarius are similar in that aspect of they are who they are. And most of the time, Sagittarius doesn't care what people think, and Aquarius doesn't really either. To find the right partner, single Sag, you're going to have to stop trying to fit in and trying to be what you think someone is looking for and just be you. This card encourages you to stop, take a breath, and add love to the mix. There is someone out there who will love and appreciate you for who you are, will be impressed with your intellect and your wit, and love the fact that you want to keep learning and studying and your adventurous nature. There will be the right person for you. So there's no point in you settling, because if you do settle, if you try and be something that you're not, or go into a relationship, or even go out on a couple of dates with someone you know isn't the right person for you, it's not going to end well. So I would say this is bring love into the situation and don't settle. You know what you want. Don't settle for less. Okay, let's draw a card for partnered Sagittarius natives. And for partner Sagittarius natives, the card is Take time out to breathe. Disseminating moon. Oh, whatever could this mean, Sagittarius? Yeah. So this card is about the intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? This is what this card is asking you. It's been an intense time, but what are we left with? How do you feel? It's time to regroup and learn from our experiences rather than blindly forging ahead and just believing everything's going to fix itself. Have faith, yes, but have faith that this is happening because it's supposed to. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. If this hasn't resolved itself yet, you should know where you stand very soon with this current situation. Yeah, not a surprise for most Sagittarius natives. Let's draw the last card. Well, the second to the last card. We still have to do the crystal. This one will be, where will you be at the end of July if you stay on your current path? Hold your vision, fixed moon. This card is all about reflection. You need to take a realistic look at things right now. Are you stuck? Do you feel stagnant? Do you feel like nothing is really happening? Or do you need to hold your ground? Sometimes it's really hard to know if we need to stay put or if we need to push through the obstacles ahead of us. This card asks that you take a look and see if stubbornness, not you, is getting the better of you. If so, stop digging your heels in and realize change is a good thing. Stagnation can be unhealthy and harmful. We aren't meant to be stuck and stagnant. We aren't meant to be standing still and doing the same thing over and over and over. And especially when we're hoping for a resolution or a change when we keep doing the same thing. If you continue on your current path, it seems that things will be basically at the end of July where they are right now, with not much resolved by the end of the month. And I know that's not what you wanted to hear, because you've been waiting for those big opportunities and those big changes. And yes, there is a chance that that's happening. But look at the Capricorn card. Are you stepping up? Are you putting yourself out there, or are you stuck? Are you stuck in your own head? Are you stuck in this kind of downward, stagnant energy and not really doing much else, but then trying to just breathe? And no judgment at all, because I've certainly been there too. Take a breath and remember, life is full of risks and change. And if we accept this, then we can step forward into the unknown, not settling for less than we deserve, but moving forward to a bright new future. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be living a life that you enjoy, not that you're suffering through. Yeah, there are some changes coming up for you, but to move it along, I would suggest you change up what you're doing now. If not, then you'll probably be right where you are now at the end of the month. The best crystal for you to work with in July, and please don't shoot the messenger with that one, okay? Oh, nice. Celestite. This stone has come up in readings recently. I don't remember if it was Sagittarius. I have done a few. I've done a few readings. Celestite is a very nice high vibe stone. It works towards activating your third eye, your crown chakra, while creating a clear channel between the two. It helps to activate your psychic abilities, helping you to see and understand messages at a much higher energetic level. If you're trying to work with guides, if you're trying to work with ascended masters or angels, this is a really good stone to add to your collection. When you first start working with it, you will immediately notice how much more vivid your dreams are too. It's a very interesting stone because it's really strong, but it doesn't overpower you or knock you over like Moldavite does when you begin working with it. So if you're new to the crystal world, I would say go slow with this. Even though it feels so calming and so nice, it is really, really strong. If you're used to it, if you're used to working with crystals, then I would say place a piece of celestite next to your bedside so that you can pump up those dreams. Meditate with this high vibe stone and use it to tap into your abilities in the month of July. If you're new to crystals, just go slow with it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please let me know in the comments section below. And also be sure and give it a like because it does help it get seen. And also let's thank our patrons for making this video possible. Stay tuned for the next video. Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.